What if the people who broke into your house already knew exactly which room you were sleeping in, and they called you by name? My name is Harper Quinn, and the night everything went sideways started like any other exhausted Friday. I was 27, freshly dumped, drowning in Philly rent prices, and crashing in the massive Victorian my late grandmother left me on the edge of Chestnut Hill. 9 bedrooms, creaky floors, and a reputation for swallowing secrets whole. Everyone in the family called it Nana Rose's haunted money pit. I just called it free rent. That October evening, I was wrecked from work. All I wanted was lo mein, wine, and silence. By 11:15, I was curled up in the lilac room, second floor, back corner, the one with the 4-poster bed and the window that always felt like it was watching me back. The house was dead quiet. Perfect. Then the garage door started rolling up underneath me. The entire floor vibrated like it always did when that ancient motor kicked in. I froze, chopsticks halfway to my mouth. Nobody was supposed to be here. Dad was in Arizona, closing deals. My sister Lennon was off-grid on some desert retreat. Even the housekeeper had the weekend off. My Subaru was the only car in the 3-bay garage, and I sure as hell hadn't hit the opener. I grabbed my phone and opened the smart home app. Status: door opened manually via exterior keypad. Code used: 0814. Nana's wedding anniversary. A code I'd never changed after she died. My stomach dropped straight through the floorboards. I dialed 911, voice barely a whisper. Someone just used my grandmother's code to open my garage. I'm alone. The dispatcher told me to stay locked in the bedroom. Officers 6 minutes out. 6 minutes. Felt like 6 lifetimes. I should have listened. I really should have. But this was Nana's house. My house now. Something inside me snapped. I slipped barefoot into the hallway, pulled my old high school softball bat from the closet, purple tape still wrapped around the grip, and started down the back servants' stairs. Every step groaned like it was warning me to turn around. Halfway down, I heard them. 2 male voices. Calm, almost bored. Told you she'd be in the lilac room tonight? Girl never locks that door. They said my room. By name. I hit the kitchen, staying in the shadows. Moonlight knifed across the marble island. The voices drifted from Nana's study, the one with the wall safe hidden behind great-great-grandpa's scowl and oil paint. I crept closer, bat raised. My phone buzzed against my thigh. ETA 4 minutes. I heard drawers sliding, papers rustling. One of them laughed low. Grabbed the velvet box and the letters, blue ribbon, top shelf. Letters. I didn't even know we had letters. 10 feet from the study door, my barefoot landed on the one loose floorboard I'd been meaning to fix for weeks. Creak! Loud as a gunshot in the silence. Everything stopped. A shadow stretched across the light under the door. Slow. Deliberate. Thought you said the place was empty, one hissed. It was. Car still here? Maybe she Ubered. Check it. Footsteps, coming my way. 3 seconds to decide, hide, run, or fight. I chose the dumbest option. I stepped into the doorway and hit the chandelier switch. Crystal exploded into light. 2 men blinked like deer, mid-30s, one skinny with a snake tattoo crawling up his neck, the other built like a linebacker, scar slicing through his eyebrow. Black hoodies, nitrile gloves, duffel bag already stuffed with Nana's jewelry box. Snake Tat recovered first. Well, look who decided to play hero. Hey, Harper. He used my name. Again. Scar just smiled and drew a pistol. Every ounce of courage drained out of me. The bat felt like a pool noodle. Drop it, sweetheart, Scar said, soft as a lullaby. I didn't. Couldn't. My knuckles went white. Snake Tat stepped forward. We don't want to hurt. I hit the chandelier switch overhead. Crystal shattered down in a glittering avalanche. Both men flinched, arms up. I bolted.
Hallway, butler's pantry, mudroom, deadbolt slammed. The garage was 20 feet away. Keys? Upstairs. Of course. Behind me, the mudroom door exploded off its hinges. I dove between the Subaru and Nana's old Cadillac, crawling on oil-stained concrete. My phone buzzed. ETA, 1 minute. Scar's voice echoed, "Harper, stop making this harder." I crawled toward the side exit that led to the backyard. If I could just... A gloved hand clamped over my mouth. An arm like steel lifted me clean off the ground. Snake Tat's breath hot against my ear. "Shh, princess, easy." He dragged me backward. I kicked, connected with a toolbox, metal clang. Scar swore and limped over, gun up. Then red and blue lights swept the garage windows. Sirens wailed closer. Snake Tat's grip slipped. Half a second. I twisted, elbowed his ribs, broke free, and sprinted. I hit the side door, burst into the freezing night, and ran straight into 2 cops with weapons drawn. I collapsed on the porch as they stormed inside. Crashing furniture, shouts. Then nothing. They got away. Over the back wall into the nature preserve. Dogs lost the scent in the creek. Cops found the safe gutted. Coins, pearls, the ruby ring gone. But they also took a stack of letters tied with faded blue ribbon. Letters I'd never seen. Detective Ramos sat me down at 3 a.m. with tea I couldn't drink. Any idea why someone would know your exact bedroom or use your grandmother's anniversary code? I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. Because 3 days earlier, I'd received an email. No subject, 1 line. Tell no one. The house remembers what you did. I deleted it. Thought it was spam. Headlights swept the driveway again. A black SUV. A man stepped out in a leather jacket I hadn't seen in 8 years. Declan Moore. Nana's old groundskeeper. The guy I crushed on every teenage summer while he mowed shirtless. The same guy who vanished the week after graduation, without a goodbye. He locked eyes with me across the flashing lights. In his right hand, dangled my spare house keys. The set I kept hidden inside the hollow birdhouse by the garage. He lifted one eyebrow, almost amused. Detective Ramos's radio crackled. "We've got blood in the study, not the homeowners." Declan just smiled like he'd been waiting for this exact moment. And for the first time all night, the house didn't feel empty. It felt like it had been waiting too. They didn't break in. They were let in.